This case is a case between a teller at a supermarket and a customer. In this case, you wouldn't know how the issue or the case started. We need to analyze, we need to observe things and see who should be sentenced. Let's analyze something. It may be that people have been complaining about the character of the teller. Why should you go and be videoing people just to cause them shame or something to cause them their jobs? All she could do was to scream and also prove to people that that's what the man has been doing. There is a saying that customers are always right. If you can't control your temper, then the teller job isn't your job. It isn't your field. Madam Teller, before you went for the job, they told you that you should be nice to customers, no matter what. Why are you being rude? On this note, I say you are at fault and you are guilty, and I hereby sentence you to 2 years in remand. Court rise. Sin Chow, your boy Melody. Welcome back to my court. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already a subscriber, hey, thank you so much for joining us here. It's another day and it's another case that we are going to check over here. In my court here, we have some rules that we have to follow. And rule number 1 is I have the sole authority or right to judge who is wrong and who is right. I have the say. You understand? That is what we do here. Yes, you also have a say, but you have to put it in the comment section. That's where it ends. But in the video, I have the final say to judge who is wrong and who is right. And rule number 2, we are not biased here. You understand? If you are wrong, you are wrong. If you are right, you are right. No bias and no pampering in this court. So take note. 2 rules. On this note, court rise. Now, let's check our case. Our case is case number 002. Case number 002. So this case is a case between a teller at a supermarket and a customer. A case between a teller and a customer. So I saw this video on TikTok where a customer was videoing a teller who seems to be rude and saying a whole lot of things that the man should video her and take her to wherever he can take her to. So I saw that this is a case and we need to analyze, we need to observe things and see who should be sentenced and who should be the victor. You understand? So this is what we will do. I will play the video and after that, your Judge Melo over here, whilst I'm in my court, whilst I'm in my shrine, we are going to judge the case. Don't forget, you also have the right to judge in the comment section. Tell me who is wrong and who is right. But in the video, I am going to tell who is right. It doesn't matter if you agree with me or not. We are all learning.
Do you know their money I'm spending this shop? Me!
You can video me, take me to the world. That is what you do. That is what you do. That is your character.
So let's watch the video again. Let's watch the video again. Let's do that.
Do you know their money I'm spending this shop? Me!
You can video me, take me to the world. That is what you do. That is what you do. That is your character.
Okay, so according to what we heard in the video, you could see that the customer was like, he wasn't happy with something that the teller did. You understand? So he decided to video for evidence. Okay, now the teller was also screaming she was screaming that that is what the man has been doing, always videoing people or something, or always doing what he did before the teller wasn't happy and also did what she has to do. So he can video her and take her to anywhere in the world that she wants to take her to. Now, let's analyze something. I don't think that someone will just wake up and go to a supermarket just to video someone. You understand? It may be that maybe people have been complaining about the character of the teller. So this man also went there with the intention that, okay, if I go and she also behaves like this, I will video her. You understand? Which I think isn't so right, because why should you go and be videoing people just to prove to people that this is what it is, to cause them shame or something, to cause them their jobs? You understand? Yes, so it might be true or not. Now, the teller might also be right in the sense that maybe she didn't do anything wrong, but the customer felt that, okay, this what she's doing is wrong. Maybe the teller thinks she was right and the customer was videoing her. So all she could do was to scream and also prove to people that that's what the man has been doing. So she doesn't care. He should do whatever he wants to do. You see? So in this case, you wouldn't know how the issue or the case started. Some will say the teller is right. Some will say the customer is right. Until we see what's transpired into this whole brouhaha. You understand? So this will be my judge and my conclusion. Now, there is a saying that customers are always right, which to some extent I don't agree. If customers are always right, so if customer is misbehaving, can't you deal with the customer? You understand? Yes, but let's put that aside. Let's check this. When you are going for a job, every job has its ethics, rules, and regulations. So I know that before she was trained to be a teller, they told her that even if a customer is misbehaving, don't argue with the customer, or don't insult, or don't be rude to the customer. Maybe you have to report the customer. Do you get what I mean? Yes, so to any extent, because if you can't control your temper, then the teller job isn't your job. It isn't your field. If you are someone who can't control your temper no matter what, it means you have to look for another job. Because what the teller did right now can make the shop lose customer no matter what, even though she might be right, but her voice was on top. You understand? So all what I will say is, Madam Teller, before you went for the job, they told you that you should be nice to customers no matter what. You should treat them right no matter what. So why are you doing that? Why are you screaming and saying whatever he wants to take you? Why are you being rude? Even if the customer is misbehaving, why are you being rude? In your ethics, it shouldn't be like that. So you are wrong based on the ethics or code of ethics at your job place. Next time, you shouldn't be rude. On this note, I say you are at fault and you are guilty, and I hereby sentence you to 2 years in remand. Go and learn how to deal with customers and come back. This is the judgment from Judge Mello. Court rise.
If you know make money, friends go dog you. Nobody said go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one day you gonna make it. If you know make money, friends go dog you. Nobody said go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one day you gotta love me now.